Hey guys, welcome to next video. I'm creating this video I think after a couple of months because I was stuck with another things, and hopefully I will try to resume all the Vlocity videos, and I will try to create videos on multiple type of content. I do have a list with me, and hopefully I will try to execute that list successfully in the coming days. Okay, so in today's video we are going to cover the integration procedures, and this video is just a overview of what integration procedures are, why do we use them, what capabilities integration procedures provides. In the next videos, we will try to cover the insights of integration procedures. Okay, so let's get started. So if you remember, in our last video we tried to cover data raptors. So data raptors provide multiple functionalities, right? It can be used to create the data, to update the data, right? Or to query the data. But the problem with the data raptor is one data raptor can do only one thing, right? So using one data raptor, you can either query the data, or maybe you can update the data, right? But what if in a single call you need to query some data and you need to update the data, right? How would you do that? So either you need to create multiple data raptors, and you need to call them in in your OmniScript. Or what you can do is you can create the multiple data raptors and you can call them inside an integration procedure, so that in a single server call it can be done. The problem with if you are creating multiple data raptors and putting in a OmniScript is it will be using the multiple server calls, so it will definitely going to put some latency, right? But if you are using them inside a integration procedure, it can be done in a single server call. What other things integration procedure provides are I mean, if I talk in a layman term, right, it can provide everything what a Apex class can do. So it can be used for creating the data, querying the data, have some logic on it. Then it can be used for doing some callouts to external web services. It can be used for sending the emails, creating the chatter post, using the using the exception handling, right? So everything can be done in the integration procedures, and we will be seeing most of these things in action in our coming videos. But in this video I will just show you how integration procedure looks like and how does it work. So if you can see my screen, I have already opened this integration procedure. If you want to create a new integration procedure, right, you can go to OmniStudio console, then you can go to OmniStudio integration procedures, and you can click on new integration procedure, right? So if you see here, it basically does have three parts. This is the available components for parts, where you can find out all the things which integration procedure provide. Then we do have this drop area, so you can drag any item from here and you can drop it to this drop area to configure your IP. And then we do have this properties section, so basically you can configure the property of any element. So to start dropping the items here, you first need to save this integration procedure. Okay. The good thing about integration procedure is also it provides the versioning. So if you want to create the new versions, right, instead of changing the old one, you can create a new version from here, and you can of course activate your desired version, right? So if you see the left side, you will find out two things: the groups and the actions. So we do have four type of groups in integration procedures: the cache block, conditional block, log block, and try catch block. Just a quick overview: cache block can be used if you want to cache some data and you want to use it frequently, right, which is not changing too much. Then you have the conditional block. So if you want to put some if if conditions, right, then you can use the conditional block. Loop block is, let's say you have a list of 10 elements. You want to loop through all 10 elements, and you want to have some operations on them. Then you can use the loop block. Try catch is if you are expecting some exception in your in your action, and then you want to handle that exception, then you can use the try catch block. Now these groups are basically used to combine multiple actions together, so that they can be used together, right? If you go to the actions, we have multiple type of action, right? We have the batch actions. You can have batch jobs which can be called from the batch actions. Then we do have calculation actions. We have the chatter actions, so that you can create a chatter post, and you can post it on to the feeds, right? Then we have the data raptor actions. So basically you can create the multiple data raptors, and you can call them here, right? So for example, if I do have a data raptor which carries some data, then you can use the data raptor extract action. You can put it here, and then you can use you can specify which extract data raptor you want to use here. Right. Then we do have the delete action. If you want to delete some data, we have the DocuSign. So if you are using DocuSign in your application, and you do not want to do any other configuration anywhere, right? And you do not want to write any code, you can simply use the integration procedures, which will help you. Then if you want to send some emails, you can use the email action. Then we do have some other actions. For example, remote action. If you want to call Apex class method, then you can use this. You can use the HTTP action if you want to call some external web service. We do have other actions also, but these are a little bit large, I can say. So I will try to cover them in some separate videos, right? So I think that's it for this video. Just a high overview of what integration procedures are, and where it can be used, right? So in our next video, we will create a sample integration procedure, and we will be trying to execute that. Thank you.